As was foreseen by the sages, the might of the forces of Qin was irresistible. Following the fall of the ignoble kingdom of Han, the states of Zhao, Wei, and the once powerful Shu also succumbed. Now, for the first time, from north of the Great Yellow River to south of the wide Yangtze, all civilized people bow low to the tiger of Qin, King Zhen, son of Zhuangshan of Qin. Our triumphant leader, to properly set himself above other mere kings and princes, has taken the befitting title of Shi Huangdi, or First Emperor. A glittering new capital is needed, and a grand palace for a noble emperor. An impressive new road, the Imperial Way, will be an excellent choice for the royal ward and upper-class neighborhoods. Our exalted emperor, no doubt, has many great projects in mind for his capital that he has not yet told us of, so do not squander the land and its resources.
We won't be squandering the land or its resources, don't worry. Hey guys, welcome back to Emperor, and it looks like China has now become one. It's now, everyone's bowing against the leader, the first emperor, so we've got to build the capital city of China, basically. Large palace must be built, which is a monument to 200 people in an impressive compound. It's going to take a while, but you will come back to this city later. Let's head to the city then, and pause. This is a massive map, plenty of space to reach all the goals, including the mission goals you have to do when you come back here, so plenty of space. The rocks are in good position to get good feng shui, so I'll try my best to get good feng shui, maybe 3 common blocks and elite blocks over here or something like that, I don't know. River's down here, so there's plenty of stuff. I think we can build mints as well. Jade Carver Studios, that means we can import jade from somewhere. I like this mission for one particular reason. You do not need to send diplomatic requests to anyone. All the cities on the map will, barring a couple, will automatically swear allegiance to you by becoming ally. Shu will become vassal and then promptly rebels almost immediately, so it's not like they matter. Lots of starting funds, 23,000 strings of cash, and we've got 3 food types, soybean, millet and wheat. Can even fish, so that's good. We've got 4 food types, so don't need to really import anything. Plus the fishing is going to be quite a bit of distance away from the remainder of the community. Reaching these goals is going to be quite difficult. We can only put silkworm sheds, so that means I assume that we're going to have to import lacquer or lacquerware from somewhere. I'm not sure where I'm going to start by building this city. I think I'll put the silk and all that down here. Have all the silk farms kind of around here. And have my main common blocks up around this area. Because there's quite a bit of space here actually, to be honest with you. So I'll go and plan out a block. And see how it turns out. So here's our housing block. Everything prepared. I'm going to put all the farms down this bit. And then maybe around this bit as well. Because I've got to leave space for obviously another housing block. I think this works out well. I'm going to provide literally everyone with Daoism access so I can get Daoist heroes in here. I know we can only worship Ziwan Mu, but it doesn't matter. We can only worship Sun Tzu from Confucius, but that's okay. Let's unpause the game. I've deleted most of the roads. Since we've got so much starting funds, I'm not going to bother too much with things like silk and all that, because it's not really a need to at the moment. What I'll do is I will put the administrative city down here, but I will move it later once I've got everything else set up, just to have it all placed down, just so I can get it going. So put a tax collector there. So all the industries, all the stuff, the services for here are up here just near the rocks, just to make sure they're not in the way of everything else that's scattered. Let's put down a millet, set a millet field and a wheat field, like so. So I'll have all the farms kind of just going along this bit here, and obviously here, because as you can see there's some rocks here. So Shu becomes vassal. I, Shu Zizu of Shu, am placing myself and my followers under your benevolent rule. We will be happy to do whatever you bid. Ying becomes ally. Huangshan becomes ally. Sorry, I just said that wrong. So you don't even need to send a diplomatic request. Everyone will trade with you, so that's easy enough. You can make lacquerware. You've just got to import lacquer from Shu, and they sell you 36 lacquer, which is a lot. So let's get this running. I'll have all the storage yards for hemp and ceramics over this bit here in between these rocks, which means it's close to all that stuff. I'll have all the ceramics and lacquerware over here. Shu rebels. Your behaviour has been reprehensible, Super Sajuuk. I, noble Shu Sizu of Shu, am revolting against you. I haven't actually done anything, but never mind. You can forget about my tribute payment, because I'm not going to trade with you either. Yeah, they stopped trading. There is a glitch in the original non-patch version, where they continue to trade anyway even though they start rebelling, but that's scripted, I'm pretty sure. You can't avoid that happening. So we've got all this set up, loads of workers needed, they'll come in, which is good. Plenty of starting funds, so I'm not going to bother with an export industry immediately. Anyu becomes ally, Lindsay becomes ally, so we've already got more trading posts. Lindsay is a water trade route, and they buy loads of silk, so we're going to probably sell silk to them. Probably to Anyi. By the end of the game I'll just have like tons and tons of stuff. I do need to send stuff to Huangshan later, which requires me to import some stuff from them anyway. Quite a few cities buying lacquerware, particularly Huangshan and Ying, and quite a few cities buying carved jade and all that, so plenty of exports available. The 4 food types are already in the map. I might actually try to get delicious food. Delicious food is not required for housing evolution. It's just to improve city health, so it doesn't actually do anything. So I'll speed it up, let the people come in, hopefully get the houses up from shelter. Wu becomes ally, they're the last people to become ally. I keep saying ally for some reason, it's ally. So we've got, Wu is no longer buying silk, so they're no longer a silk buyer now. So I'm going to have to sell all the silk to Lindsay. And I think nomad camps later, just for a laugh. I'm going to try and get everyone trading with me. So Wu, Ying and Huangshan all buy lacquerware. That's 36 I can sell off. No, 48 lacquerware I can sell off. That is a lot. So that's a profitable export, as is selling silk. So we've got all the trade routes open. We didn't even have to do anything that time around. I know that the nomad camps will invade you in the second time you come to Huangshan, but it doesn't matter. Because in this one we're not going to be invaded, so I'm not going to build up much of a military force at the moment. I might build maybe like a fort just to stop Shu invading us, but I doubt that'll happen, it doesn't matter. So I've really got to wait for the food to come in. And I'll put down a hemp farm, I think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Population milestone of 100, good for them. So I'll put the hemp fields out. I'll put 2 hemp fields, I won't put more than that, and I'll just fill up the rest of the bottom space here with farms, just to have as much food as possible growing. The monument, the large palace, you might remember it, I don't know, but it goes on. I'm going to put all the monuments down in this southern plain here, because it's just in a nice place, not too far, and I don't really want to put it anywhere else on the mainland, so I'll let all this stabilise, get our food in, and I'll come back in if anything interesting happens. So after a long period of time, a couple of harvests did come in for like millet and wheat, but not enough to stabilise the city, so we've got some harvesting coming in now. We've got a bit of hemp as well. I've also started up a silk industry down here. There isn't a lot of space down here for farms, so I'm going to have to put farms up this side as well. I'm not sure about if that'll fit, but it might have to go like that instead. But I've got the road kind of drawn out just for where I would like to put the farms. I'll need a lot of silk, so I'll have to obviously do that. The silk is going to be used firstly for homage, because I don't need to make money at the moment, especially as I don't need to give it away at all. I can just slap bang down the trading post for Lindsay, and there you go, money made. So I'm going to destroy all of these trees because they're just going to get in the way. So I can just put that in straight there, and there you go, no real bat an island. The only problem is the placement of all these are going to be a bit difficult. Hopefully I won't have to export too much silk to too many people. I'll try to export as much lacquerware and weapons to people. No point exporting iron because there's not there's no iron on here. You can only import it from a trade partner. There is a bit of copper ore over here, so we're going to put down a bridge and put a mint down just to make some money from the mint. Where's the mint? Ah, there it is. That's bad forestry there for some reason. Let's put it. I might have to put this on this side of the river. I don't know if it collapses, but if it does, then so be it. Let's put a bridge down, just there, and let's put the mint. If I have to, I could just put some of the trading posts over here if I have to for the silk. So I'll put a road there, and we'll put down this. Like so. Now can I put the... I can put it in there if I... oh, I could get it in just there, that's nice. Put a roadblock there. And I'll just slap bang the mint down just... there, that'll do. And they'll go get some copper ore and make some money for us at the moment. Meanwhile, our house is evolved to plain cottage. We just need to wait for the next harvest to come in, making plenty of hemp from just this one farm. I'll obviously expand this to have like 3 of all those food types, and I'll have some farms up here for food farms and also another housing block. I'm not going to provide deals of access to tons of people, but I'll try to at least provide it to a majority. It won't matter too much if I don't, so who cares. And the millet's about to come in, which is okay, making a tiny amount of silk, not tons, but enough, in my opinion, to be able to send it off to the gods later. Population milestone of 500 people. This housing block is evolving quite nicely. Let's start by trying to evolve some of these with statues, like so. That should evolve them, there we go. Like so. There we go, that's all nicely evolved. We've got some fancy buildings, which is good. That's all coming in, which is good. And do they need access to hemp? Not yet, but they should soon need access to hemp. Let's put down a hemp shop. And I've just realised we haven't put down things like the acrobat or the music school, so let's go ahead and put the... Does that fit in there? No. We'll put that there. Extend that by 1. And put that there. And I'll have to just put the other warehouse for the ceramics on this side instead. If I can try and keep everything centralised, it'll help. So we're making a tiny amount of silk, not loads. We don't have to sell it off at the moment anyway, but we'll have to just wait for the stuff to happen. If you go across the map, right in the far corner over here, you might notice some pheasants. You'll need the pheasants for the second time you come to this city at the end of the campaign for the Qin Dynasty, for a menagerie goal of 8 menagerie animals. So what I recommend you do is in at least this mission try to get the menagerie animals quickly. Well, at least not quickly, but just get some of them so you've got a start to it, so you don't have to do tons of work in the next time you come back here, because that'll not help. Making a bit of silk, which I'll give off to the gods once it stabilises. Might as well put down some more weavers, like so. Our silk is probably going to be the main export. I have to admit, it probably will be. Can I fit that in there? No. I can put it there, and I'll just have to kind of widen the road, just to make sure it goes round that bit, just to get back. I don't see the point in that, but who cares. Or if needed, I'll just put it over here. Like there, and just kind of extend the road. Like so. I'll just delete some of that. Can I put it in there? I can, so I can put it just there, and that'll be perfect functioning for it. Just put a roadblock there. Like so, is that cleared? Yep. So I can just kind of dump it there, and it'll be fine. And that'll just mean I have to put trading posts there, and that'll leave space there, so that's okay. Our tax collector's obviously not running because we don't have a logging shed, which is a bit of a dumb idea, but never mind. I don't think that'll fit, what a pain. I'm gonna have to put the logging shed maybe... if I put it there, I can do that. I can just do this instead, and just make sure that it goes past the logging shed, so they'll go get some trees. There's plenty of trees on the map. Another for lacquerware, then it's not really necessary for... Well, it's needed for the monument, but the monument will get its own supply wood over here, so it's okay. Let's see, the silk's building up. I can give that to the gods later. What I'm going to do is now put down another farm for each of the different food types. We'll put another millet farm in. Just try and get this in alignment. Like so, I think that's right. Yes, it is, so I'll put... millet there, and wheat there. And I'll put a couple of soybean farms down here, obviously. And we're also going to put food farms up in this space, just to try and keep it all as close as possible. I don't need tons of food, obviously. We've just got to wait for the wheat and millet to stabilise, so we can provide the plain food that the housing is needing to evolve. loads of silk getting made, which is good for us. Let's put down yet another silkworm shed. I think 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's put down the mulberry. Let's just put a road along there. And I'll have to put like trading posts down this side here, so that's okay. We've got plenty of silk in stock, so let's give 2 bolts each to the gods, and that'll keep them from getting too upset. I'll let this run and I'll come back in once it stabilises. Oh, people are expecting less, so we can put down the wage rate. Obviously there's no point because we have a labour shortage at the moment. Meanwhile our housing is now completely stabilised. I built out this area here because what this area is going to have is a mixture of kilns, a bit of kilns, and loads and loads of lacquerware. But I don't think I'll do it as a loop actually. I'm going to get rid of that because that's not really what I was wanting to do. But I was thinking of doing a loop, but I've decided what I'll do is I'll just do kind of one bit down here for kilns, well, for clay making around. Now I'll do a bit out here for lacquerware making and kilns all around it. That means I'll still need the loop, sorry. Better put the loop back, because what I can do is just stuff all the lacquerware makers all around the outer edge of this, because that'll be good feng shui. And then I can just put all the kilns on the inner bit like this. Well, where possible obviously, because I'll have to put trading posts and all that in the space as well. So we'll leave it like that. Let's put down clay. Clay has to go kind of up this side here where the feng shui is good and where the water table's at. So let's put down 2 of those. Does that fit in there? It does. So I'll leave that for a warehouse. I'll just kind of null that one. There we go. Let's put down 1, 2, 3. Can I get one just on the tail end there? No, that's going to be bad feng shui. Okay, so let's kind of center this out a bit. Like so, and let's put down, let's kind of do this, 4 kilns, that'll do, and I'll have it connected over here, so I'll have to move this logging shed, I think, maybe to over here or something, I don't know. Let's destroy that. I really hope that's not too far for them to walk. If I have to, what I'll do, actually what I'll do is this, I'm going to delete some of that hemp, and just move that over like this, so instead of it being right up to there, it'll go down a bit of a road, just like so. I'll show you in a second once I've replanted that. So I'll kind of have it going like this, so then it's a shorter route, and then they'll be able to reach all of this. So ceramics, I might have to move the ceramics warehouse a bit closer to this side, maybe here. I'm not sure. This is not a very good layout, I have to admit. It's a pretty terrible layout, but I'm pretty sure they should be able to get down there. I hope. I'll put down. I'll put the. Let's move this around. Let's put that there. That'll be ceramics in there, like so. Let's put down 2 kilns like so. And then the remainder of the space I'll just add more kilns and things like that. Let's kind of just straighten out the road a bit, like so. Honestly it won't be a perfect layout, but I'll have all the trading posts around the outer edge of this bit, I think. So let's just straighten that out again. And all the lacquerware makers and all that at the edge as well. I have to make sure that this road doesn't get too, making this too tight, because I have to put a housing block in there obviously. So our house is stabilised, getting plenty of workers in and plenty of silk being made, so let's just give all of that to the gods. And what I'm going to do is put down the trading key for Lindsay. Now why is that a bad feng shui all of a sudden? What is this with the feng shui? That's perfect feng shui there, and I don't know why it keeps saying it's not. Glitch probably. They import wood, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sell silk to Lindsay. Not loads of it, but just enough. You have to make sure that there's silk in here, because otherwise they're going to be going from in here all the way across the map to there. That's going to take forever. As you'll notice, they'll probably go right past and have to sail all around the hoops, which is not helpful. So what I'm going to do is keep making silk, and I'll put down more weavers obviously, and I'll lower the wage rate. It'll kill some of that unemployment. So we're getting some ceramics made, which is good. If I have to, I'll just keep moving the hemp farms down, maybe a couple more tiles, and I'll straighten that out. So I'm going to put down some more more farms. So I'm going to put down some soybean farms. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Like so. Now can I fit this in at the end? Employees needed, yes I know. 2, 3. There we go. I can put a soybean farm just at the end there, which is good. If there's any trees just in the way, I'll just delete them. Just check. Nope, that's fine. There we go. That's the 2 of each of the farms, which is fine. So set this to accept bean curd, and we'll put possibly some more farms up there if we really need them, maybe down this bit as well. I'm going to put down another hemp farm. Actually, what I'm going to do is destroy this. Straighten out the road, and we're going to put down let's see, a hemp farm. Where is it? There. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Where does it go? There we go. I'll leave that space just there, just in case I need to put things like... I mean, that's a good place for woodcutters and things like that, so I can just do that. Let's see, and I'll put another hemp farm down, that's what I was going to do, so 1, 2, 3, like so. And there we go. Let's just check the time. I think I'll leave it there for this video, so in the next video I'll start balancing the books obviously with selling silk. Since we don't have to open any trade partners, we don't even have to do anything, we just have to place down a trading post as in when we feel like it, and make some money from silk. Our silk's going over to Lindsay for now. They've sold some, they bought some, so that's okay. And once we start getting massive stockpiles, I'll just sell loads and loads to Lindsay and just make tons of profit. So thanks for watching the first part of Xianyang. In the next video, we'll continue to build up our city, get our city completely stabilised, and yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, see you later, bye now.